Welcome back, everybody. Oh, fuck. Almost died just now. Yeah, welcome back to another episode. I'm currently here in the end, to show you something I have built. Which is, this right here is one of the things I have built in my off time. Pretty clear on what it is, I think. I don't want to come too close to here. Jump scare warning. Aha, very cool. Yeah, this is my Enderman farm. I have built it. Uh, in my off time, I also have a small enchanting table here, and a pretty cool soul soil path to it from the end island. I also have been doing a lot of other grindy work in my world, one of which is the gathering of a bunch of sand and gunpowder to get a full shulker of TNT, which I will use today to get as much netherite as possible. Also, I have been working on a small other project. Uh, I have been building quite a lot in my time off, just because I felt like it. And this is it, just right here. Yeah, this is still at the very beginning. Like, I'm not even close to finishing it up. There's still a lot of layers I want to add to this, but for the quick-minded of you, you might already be able to see what it will be in the future. And for the slower ones of you, it will be a sheep farm. Pretty basic one. I will have automatic sheep farms at the bottom here. Of course, everything is color-coded. And I will have manual sheep farms at the top. I might keep just like 10 sheep of one color, just to make the process of gathering wool a bit faster if I need a lot of it. But yeah, this is what I have been doing. I also gathered up a bunch of wither skeleton skulls to just be able to place a couple of beacons down in this world if I ever want to. For example, the beacon in the sheep farm is one of these wither skulls I farmed up. And yeah, this is how far I have come with this and with everything else. With all the gathering and what else I had to do. So I'm excited for this episode because I have huge plans. First of all, I want to finish this sheep farm because I kind of have a cool design in my head and I want to build like sort of a pyramid that goes up a bunch. And I think it will look very nice on the water here. As you can see, I built it on the sea next to my main base. And once it's finished, I think it will make the area around my base look a bit better. Because I spent the last episodes just building on my base, and I spent hours upon hours just like finishing everything up, and I kind of need a break from that. I want to go outside the base and build completely new structures. And I watched a YouTube video of a bunch of people playing on the server, and they had a similar build to this. Also like kind of a quartz pyramid, and I thought I never used that block really before, so I might just try to do something with that. But I have reached a point where there are a bunch of blocks missing. As you can see, you can still see the sky. That's something I want to change. And I will change it with Skulk. I really want to have a Skulk roof here. I built something similar to this on a server once. And I noticed that fitting to white blocks and these kind of turquoise bluish blocks from the copper are Skulk blocks. Like, they fit really well to everything here. But I of course don't have them yet in my world. That is something I want to change. As I said last episode, I want to kind of try to get the silence armor trim and every other armor trim over the course of the series. And I thought today would be a great day to just get a bunch of armor trims. The ward and the silence armor trim are pretty much in the bag. I know where to find them, I know which ancient city I have to go to, and I even know exactly what chests I have to look at Yeah, because I did most of the searching already in a creative copy of this world. So I just don't have to spend as much time going through ancient cities. Something else I want to try in this episode, but I don't know if I will get around to it, is just go mining a bunch. Like maybe take 3 or 4 shulker boxes with me and fill them up with diamonds, gold, redstone, and as much copper ore as I can carry. Just so I get back to have a bunch of resources. As you can see, my resource chest is kind of dry. I still have a bunch of diamonds, but they won't be enough for the plants I have. I want to have at least enough diamonds for a diamond pyramid, like another one of those, and then still have enough left to kind of trim out every armor that I own. Because I also have been doing this right here. This is a collection of all, of a bunch of different armor sets. That's also the reason why I built the EXP farm, just to be able to make this a bit faster. This is still not finished, as you can see. There are a bunch of like pickaxes and axes and stuff that are not yet max enchanted. But I basically just used this stuff right here and did level 30 enchants on them until I got something good from that. And these are backup armor sets that I basically want to have. I want to build a small base at spawn, at like the 50 by 50 area around spawn. Just to be able to have a spot that if everything else fails and I for some reason ever end up at spawn, I won't have to go here by foot and I will have a good connection back to home and also a bunch of armor sets and stuff. Just to get back on track a bit faster. Also, elephant in the room. I now have a trident. While I was building the sheep farm, a trident guy came actually up to me. Like the first one that visited me while I was building the project right there. And yeah, I was lucky and got the trident. I even have a clip of that, because I was recording at the time. So I instantly max enchanted it and repaired it. Only had like 6 durability left or something. So yeah, now I have a trident, which is very nice. I already have been using it a bunch. Just so practical to get around. Like the trident together with the rockets is great. First things first. We gather the blocks we need to actually loot the ancient cities. Which means I have to get a bunch of wool. Which I can because I have a sheep farm. I built a small one. Just a small sheep pen over there. And yeah, then I also need a hoe with silk touch on it. But yeah, once I have that, once I have a bunch of wool with me, maybe like 3 stacks, and a hoe that's actually a useful hoe, then I can get going and loot my first ancient city. So yeah, till then. Okay, great timing to start flowing. It actually just started to rain. Just as I wanted to go. Oh, there's snow here. Yeah, I got the coordinates in front of me. I will just go over the clouds until I find the place I want to be at. Okay, so it should be around here. Hopefully. Alright, now I'm inside of the first ancient city I'm going to loot. Maybe this will even be the last one. Technically this should be the one where I find silence. But I'm not quite sure anymore. But yeah, this is going to be my life for the next couple of hours. This will be very boring to watch. I'm not going to show you everything. Maybe just a cut of all the chests I find, something like that. Nothing in here. Discs, candles, nothing too good. Here, also nothing really good. God damn it, man! I just want to get stuff and be gone. I got oversight from here, which is nice, but rest is not that important. But yeah, I wanted to get oversight anyways. It's like one of the best music discs in this game. Nothing in here too, just a couple of disc fragments. Nothing too special. Man, this one doesn't have anything good either. I am getting a lot of disc fragments though, so at least that. It's like a huge lava lake here. Didn't even recognize that at first. It has to be one of the largest I have ever seen in the overworld, at least. All of this was basically for nothing, just a very good diamond hole. Which is still a good loot, but could be way better. Nothing too good in the tower as well. Enchanted golden apple is nice. And name tags too, but I don't really want a curse of binding book. I cleared this area. So I can now... Oh, Swift Sneak 1. That's kind of okay. Nothing good again. Why? Why you game? Yeah, we'll farm up a bunch of skulk now. Cleaned house over here. Doesn't seem like much, but I cleared out a lot. Swift Sneak 3. Let's go. And a single echo shard. Could have been better. Yeah. This one here seems pretty safe. Yeah. Efficiency 4. That's a good book. Might take it. But the rest is trash. First Walker 1, who wants that? Still no silence. The last of those 3, but there's a very good diamond toe. Damn, that's the best diamond toe I have ever seen from one of those chests. Better than... Well, it's the exact opposite of mine. But yeah, it's pretty good. There are still some structures left, but I'm starting to get bored. I really don't want to do this anymore. I think there are around 4 structures. And getting any of those should give me the armature I need. But I'm starting to doubt that this is actually the right ancient city. Because there are a lot of ancient cities near here. Like when I checked on Chunk Base, there are 4 ancient cities in this area. Which is great, of course, but it could be that I mixed them up a bit. Which would suck, to say the least. Another Swift Sneak 3 book. And a couple of other goodies. Not the thing I am looking for, though. Okay, come on, Swift Sneak. I got Swift Sneak, but I meant to say... oh damn, I meant to say silence. That sucks. My shulker's starting to get full. I might have to be a bit more creative with the type of stuff I put in here. Maybe throw away a couple stacks of wool, something like that. I don't know. And by the way, I can just upgrade my pants right now. Put Swift Sneak on them. I don't need to wait for anything. I have enough levels and everything. So let me just do that. But that's so much nicer. That's so much nicer. Oh my god. This will make the rest of this so much faster. So quick. Damn. Okay. Okay, let's see what these chests bring us. Okay, I'll take this. Have a good music disc. Echo shards. compass, why not? Nothing too major. Come on, just one armor trim. That's all I need. Oh man. Am I in the right ancient city? Oh man. I did all this cheating and I can't even find the fucking thing. Where else should I go? Like, this was the last structure near me. Is there like... Oh, there's no chest here. Is it in here? No way, right? There's like one chest. Then it's that. Oh god, am I really in the wrong ancient city? Yeah, there's nothing here. This is the last chest. So, this was the wrong ancient city. That's all I can say about that. I actually need to find another one near me. I thought it was the correct one because that was like the only place that kind of fit the coordinates I have marked down. But apparently not. Apparently this whole thing was a waste. So yeah, I found a good spot for skulk farming, so maybe I will do a bit of that near here. And afterwards find the actual ancient city I have to loot to get the stuff I need. So I will see you then. Oh, god damn it. Alright, I have found another ancient city. And this time this has to be the correct one. Like, I looked so carefully at the coordinates. So this one has to be it. Let's hope I'm correct. I also just looked back at the other recording, the other ancient city, and I saw that I didn't activate a single shrieker, which is pretty good. Let's see if I can do the same here. Probably not. Yeah, even if I activate one, I have 3 tries, right? And once I have everything I need, I will get out of here. Because I don't want to have anything to do with this place anymore. Okay, first chest. Nothing too good. What a cool hole. Second chest. Oh! Yes! Finally! Okay, I will throw this away. This one is better. We can take 2 of them. But yeah, first armor trim. Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, the rest is trash though. Nice. Sadly, nothing in the 3rd chest. Next chest. Nothing here. I actually looked at the coordinates again. And I found out that the coordinates I have don't make any sense. Like the places that that the chests are supposed to be don't exist in this ancient city. Actually, no ancient city exists at those spots. I used a bit of recam to kind of figure that out. So, I don't know why that is. Yeah, I'm really confused by it. Maybe I made a mistake? Some sense? I don't know what mistake I would have made. Like, maybe I read the directions wrong when I wrote down the coordinates. Or I didn't measure the coordinates here correctly. I really don't know. But yeah, I might not get silence here. Like, I thought it was guaranteed, but maybe it's not. Who knows? But I'm still very hopeful. There are a lot of spots I still have to check. A lot of chests left. So maybe I am lucky. Still get it. Holy shit. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. I think I peeked the mic just now. This is great. Okay, I throw away everything I don't need right now. Oh my god. Found it. Silence. It's even purple. Like this one is blue. This one is purple. Yeah, it was the right ancient city. Oh my god, this is great. Finally did it. Did I take anything else with me? Maybe the hoe. Or the leggings? I don't know. Fortune 3 efficiency 5. Take both. Yeah, this is very nice. I will look at this chest right here. Yeah, nothing too special. But yeah, I got everything I wanted. So now I can piss off, basically. Yeah, there are like a lot of diamonds here and way more chests to find, but I really don't want to do this anymore. It's so boring going through ancient cities. Just like trying not to get the warden and everything. I'm way too afraid of the warden to just do stuff willy-nilly. To get out of here, get back to base, and then we'll do the rest of the things I have planned for this episode. Look at that! I'm on my way home and I find another mangrove forest. Like right next to the mesa. That's pretty good. I will note down the coordinates of that. Oh. Nice! Doesn't that look so cool? I didn't expect it to look that cool, but like the colors look a bit it's a bit too colorful for me. Like I think they clash a bit, but once we get netherite in here, all is well. Nice. I'm actually really happy right now. Like all the armors we actually put aside are now trimmed out. Now we only need 3 more. We have to get separately. But those are not that hard to get. Like we got the hardest one. I can also now finish off my actual armor with the same. There's this and then this. Hell yeah. Isn't that cool? Oh, I'm really happy right now. So now that we are finished with this, we can start or continue to build on the sheep farm. Yeah, really, this is really cool. I have like a full shulker full of skulk. I have some more in my chests. Alright, I have done it. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'm happy how it turned out. It still clashes a lot with like these parts here. But yeah, I can fix that. Alright, I think this is the design I will go with. At least for now. Yeah, like the roof design here is really not that important. I'm debating if I even should do actual roof design. Because most of the stuff will be covered up, right? There will be... Like in the future I plan that here's another like grass block. The sheep will be on top of here. And then I will have more grass blocks on this this part right here. So the sheep will be surrounded by grass. Like below will be grass, and then there will be grass blocks like this. Then back here is the machinery, right? Like the dispenser that will shear the sheep, and the observer that will observe the grass block here. And then below I will put hopper lines that go into a like central point, which will be right here. And I want to have like some sort of like a central storage system for everything. So yeah, and then I will of course add glass over this layer here. Alright, I have now done it. All the roofs are in place and you can't see the ugly dirt anymore. So, what will be next? I don't really know. Part of me wants to build the upper part of this pyramid. I don't know how exactly. I don't have a lot of plans, so I kind of have to ponder over that for a bit. Another part of me wants to build the actual sheep farms right now, which I should do before I do anything else, because I have not designed them yet. And if they turn out to be bigger than I expect, then I might have to change a certain part of the design. So that will probably be the next step for me. I'm back again, and the farm is pretty much done. Yeah, I did like a massive time skip. Part of me wanted to record parts of this, just to kind of show the process I went through, but it was very frustrating, so I just started on it and tried to get it done as quickly as possible without making the hassle of actually trying to record everything and stuff. So yeah, the farm is actually functional now. As you can see, the sheep are in there. A lot of them have also already grown up. Yeah, here's still some baby sheep. Yeah, still have to fill some of the dispensers with shears, so that I can actually order everything by color. As you can see, there are a lot of hopper lines down here. It's very untidy. Yeah, I kind of had to make it fit however I could. I used maybe like 6 stacks of hoppers down here. Like a lot. It's everything that I have left. But yeah, that's why we built the infrastructure first, right? So if we have larger projects, it's easier to just get them done. But yeah, right now I'm waiting for all the kids to grow up, and once they are sheared, the wool will automatically go in the corresponding chests, and from that point on I can color code everything. Like yeah, for example, these two might be some of the last ones I did, so it takes a bit longer. But yeah, we are already getting a bunch of wool, which is great. Also, by the way, these pumpkins are only temporary. I used them to get rid of the water and wait, did I do this wrong? I think so. Damn. Yeah, they're only temporary. Once I have filled everything in with wool, I will do like a small design here. Also, by the way, for the design here, I went, like for the lights, I went with some soul lanterns. I kind of waited for night, so you could see it better. It kind of doesn't look that good during the day, but I will cover up the walls with stuff. That way it would also look good during the day. But yeah, I thought just steal the design from the ancient cities, like why not? Go with the soul lanterns. Yeah, I think it fits very well. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the wool. And I'm also going to do the glass. I don't know if I can do it today, maybe in the next recording session. It's kind of late right now, but yeah, we'll try to do that. Come back to you on that. Alright, so I kind of got carried away and didn't record any of it. Uh, as you can see, I have built quite more than I initially planned to. But let's start small. I did finish up the glass for all the different types of sheep. Also finished up this small part here. Very simple design, just with the woods on the side and then some quartz at the bottom. I also put this vine here, so you have the ability to just climb up and down. And yeah, that's about it for the inside of this space, or of this farm. I did way more on the outside than on the inside. As you can see, right here is the entrance and the exit at the same time. My plan is to maybe have some sort of path here at some point, and then you can like enter in here. Right now I only enter it with the elytra or something, or with the trident. And yeah, then you can like go in here and visit everything here, or you can go up, which is where I built most of everything. Like this gigantic structure here. And a big path. Yeah, this is kind of a lot. I spent so much time here, and looking back at the footage, I can't even believe that I didn't record any of this. But yeah, I kind of wanted to just build a cool build near my base that I can look at if I fly over it and something. Because all I ever did was build this base right there, right? So everything is condensed at one spot. With this I kind of have something different going on in the general area. But yeah, this is what I have right now. I have this gigantic path right here, going into the inside of the base, or of the building, with like a glowstone floor. This right here is for a future map. Like I want to map a large part of my general area, and yeah, we'll put the map down here. This is not a future project. I'm not planning on doing this anytime soon because this will take so long. This is just preparation for it. Yeah, up here I have a roof. I did a similar design in a server once, just for a ground at the place. Yep. I used a lot of skulk, as you can see, in the walls and everywhere. And a lot of white and quartz and everything, so like different types of white, even with some floor designs. Never really built a lot with quartz, so I kind of wanted to try it out, and it went very well. Yeah. Also on the outside here, maybe I can show you with recam, I kind of did gardens. Because if you don't know what to do with something, you always put nature in there in Minecraft. This is just, yeah, this was just a great way to kind of give it a bit more of an interesting look. Oh wait, there's still mobs spawning here. I thought I mob-proofed everything. Oh god, please don't explode. Okay. I guess I still have some mob-proofing to do. That's annoying. But yeah, I have these kind of chimneys that go up on the side of the base. They do give some light to everything, but they also have like water spilling out of it. I originally wanted to have a design with way more water, where on like basically there are like 4 water streams per side, but I decided against that and do this. Yeah, I think it worked very well. Also, it makes sense to have, if you have like a water stream somewhere, over time plants will grow near it, so of course you will have like some nature next to it. With this nature I tried to build some trees, inspired by beat-ups mostly. I don't think they look that good, but I tried my best. In the future, if I know how to do them better, I will, and go back here and kind of improve it. Like, this is something I would do with everything in my world anyway, so this is just another way to do it. Also for this nature stuff, I added some stones right here, using sandstone and granite. Also a bit of moss at places, just to give it a bit more color and break up the monotony of just having like an overgrown floor. And yeah, the floor is made out of wool, moss, and just grass blocks at spots. Just to give it a bit more texture, because I think especially at like this place right here, if all of this was just made out of moss, it would look very, very boring. So I had to like add some different types of blocks in there, make it look more interesting. Then of course put a lot of flowers in there. I also got an armadillo that is just chilling around here. It can't really move anywhere because it's kind of trapped, but maybe I will free it at some point. Yeah, I also crafted a bunch of end rods and added them to the sides. I really like this design I did for the end rods. Maybe I will implement it in future bits as well, but this is like the only spot I really made it. This right here and on the other side. Yeah, this is kind of proud of them. I might improve them in the future if I know to do organic things better. Because like I like how it looks right now, but it could be better. Like there are some things that can be improved, I just don't know how yet. And yeah, maybe I will look at it at another time. On the outside here, I kind of did these large copper columns with some lights on top of them. I basically just built them because the building I did up here was way too big for everything. It felt entirely out of scale, so I had to do something about it and add more stuff on the sides of it. Very important thing if you build towers, make sure that they aren't too big for like the base. You have to make it look good all over the place, and it has to fit in with like what is on the bottom. This right here is not that good of a solution because there's still parts that are very thin. Like this right here, this is way too thin, I think. But it looks good enough. Like I have worked a lot on this, and I don't want to do all of it. But yeah, these are just small paths that I added some lights to. I think they look really nice, and they also kind of guide you towards these water elevators that are all on all four sides. Yeah, they just bring you up to the roof, and I was planning on having a path all the way up to a platform, and then building more on top of it. But this plan kind of fell flat. I just because I needed more space for this roof right here, which is just a bunch of glass panes stacked on top of each other, surrounded with skulk. And yeah, this didn't work out the way I fully intended it to, but I think it's fine. These water columns are now kind of useless now, though. I will keep them just for the sake of it, but yeah, they don't lead anywhere. But you can kind of walk on top of the roof if you want to. Yeah. And apropos roof, yeah, this is the roof right now. It looks very boring, I know. And it will look like this for quite some time, because I don't know exactly what I want to do up here. Like if I build something up here, I want it to be able to go to it. Like there has to be some sort of path to it. And it will be hard to build a path up here. Like I will definitely do something with these water elevators. Maybe I will extend them up here or have some path inside of the roof like I intended in the first place. But yeah, this is a head scratcher, and I don't want to deal with it right now. And with the rest of the roof, I'm quite proud of this design actually. Like there's a lot going on, as you can see. Not exactly on the sides. Like it's kind of a kind of like a balloon. I thought of it, at least. It's like a balloon of skulk that is kind of kept inside by some quartz, and this quartz is kind of stabilized by copper. Like that was the thought behind it, and I think the contrast looks really good. On the front, on both of the fronts, you have a bunch of columns out of calcite, and it's basically just made out of stripped pale wood. I really like these kinds of columns. I built them down here too, just in a smaller scale, and I really wanted to implement them. Made it in a way where I think it fits well. And then having extra supports in the middle for the copper, made out of copper I mean, look also very good, like with some extra light on it and some detail. I guess there could be some more detail right here, but yeah, it's fine for now. It doesn't need to have more. And yeah, then I added a bunch of lights. I still had to light it up, and I thought maybe campfires would be a good idea. So I added soul campfires to it. These are just kind of like old lanterns, right? Just having a fire burning inside of them and lighting everything up. I would have used actual fire on top of like soul sand or something. The thing is, it's hard to... Yeah, it would be hard to do it in a way where it doesn't burn down the entire house. Because there's wood right here, and I think shelves can burn too. So yeah, that was not really an option. But this is also really nice, because that way you have the smoke. And yeah, we have like 4 of those campfires on either side, which are just kind of sticking out and lighting everything up. These sides I really like I really like the designs I did inside and outside. You have like a very dynamic flow of it. It goes up and down, and it goes like that for... It goes up and down for like the entire side. Which is really nice. Also, there are like holes on either side, which I built with a purpose. I don't think you will be able to see it right now, but I made these sides in a way where you can see the sun rising and setting. So at some point during the day, the sun will be in this exact spot, and you will be able to look at it through this window. Same with the moon, of course. And it's a nice effect. You won't see it a lot. Like while building this, first of all, there was a beacon in the way. And second of all, I wasn't in here enough times to actually see it in the right moments. But it's still very nice. Yeah, apart from that, I really like how I implemented the skulk, like right here, especially, and like this. It kind of gives it the feeling like it's filled in with skulk, and it's kind of the thing, kind of like a glue that holds everything together, while being supported by copper to kind of have it be stable enough to be an actual structure. And yeah, I also really like these kind of overhangs I did here. I made them so the bottom part is a bit thicker, and I think I really nailed it. Like with the look of it and how it fits together with everything else. So yeah, this was a project that was a lot of fun for me, but kind of useless. Like I built this just because of this sheep farm here, and I finished it maybe a week ago. The rest of the time I was just working on top and kind of doing all of that, which was pretty useless, to be honest, but it was a lot of fun. I also played around with some firefly bushes. Like there are firefly bushes right below here. Because they are always in the dark, they will give off these effects. And I think it looks just a bit more magical with that around. Yeah, I really like it. It's kind of useless right now, and it will be for the future, but this is just a nice spot to be in every now and again, you know? So yeah, I like it, and I will build more in the future. I already have plans for the next large structure in the next episode, which will be somewhere over here. Gathering resources for this, which I didn't really need all that much, but which I still did. I kind of flattened out some areas right here, just getting grass and dirt. So this spot will be for the next project that I won't spoil right now. But let me just say, it has something to do with industrialism and slave labor, so maybe we can piece together something out of it. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. But right now I want to do a different project, like something else I have planned for this episode, and even the last thing I will do this episode, which is getting a bunch of netherite. You remember this shulker box here? Yeah, we'll go and blow it up now. Okay, now about what will actually happen. Yeah, I basically just filled a large path, like one by one path with TNT, with a stack of TNT. And all I'm going to do is light it and walk back as quickly as I can. Yeah, it will blow up a lot. Oh, and you can already see the ancient debris that gets opened up by it. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention it until now, but all of my achievements reset. I think it's an issue with a mod I had. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't have any more achievements. That which yeah, I don't know what to do about that, but yeah, this is just something I wanted to address. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now. You will always get like a couple ancient debris per stack, and I have a lot of stacks. Hopefully I will get enough so I can basically put netherite on top of everything. But yeah, we will see. So in the end, I actually had way more clips of blowing stuff up than I put in this episode. I had like around like 1.5 hours of footage just from that, like blowing every single stack in my shulker box up. It's just way too much content to put in this episode. I don't have the time for it anymore. But yeah, here you can see how I just repeated the process every time. I also did it in all sorts of different biomes to get as many different types of blocks as I wanted. I didn't actually get a lot of blocks, only like from the digging of the tunnels. Most of the blocks that I blew up also got like destroyed by the other explosions. Here I am back with the fruits of my labor behind me in my furnaces. They have almost smelted completely. Let me just take them out. Get some of that sweet XP. Yeah, in the end I got way less than I thought I would. It's like 1 stack and 11, I think, netherite scrap. I mean, which is still a lot, but for like one entire shulker of TNT, it's might not be enough. But yeah, it will definitely be enough for all of the armor I have on right now. I kind of wanted to netherite out the entirety of my of the armor in my armory, but that won't happen today. So I think over the course of the next couple of episodes I will try to do more like the thing I did today, like more nether bombing. And then at some point I will have enough to just netherite out everything. This also didn't take as long as I expected. I was maybe at it for like 1.5 hours, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, this is great. I will get all the netherite, and hopefully I have enough gold to actually turn it all into netherite ingots. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's all the time I had for today. Next episode I will show you the new projects I will make and how the new armory looks with all the netherite stuff inside of it. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.